Hey folks, welcome to Shooting Up North. I'm your host, Lewis Carl, and we're heard right here on the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. New Japan Pro Wrestling G1 Climax 31, Night 13 has just ended. Main event was Kota Ibushi taking on Great Khan. Kota Ibushi going in with 10 points, Great Khan going in with 8 points. It was a must win for both wrestlers. Kota Ibushi to move forward with 12 points, or Great Khan to move forward with 10 points. So it was a must win for both to remain in contention. And we got a great main event, and Kota Ibushi was victorious. Kota Ibushi defeated Great Khan. So Kota Ibushi has 12 points now. Great Khan remains at 8 points. So Great Khan is officially eliminated. Yes, you're thinking, well, he could get 12 points. There's two matches left. You're thinking he could get 12 points and tie Kota Ibushi, but Kota Ibushi winning this match, there will be a tiebreaker, and Kota Ibushi defeating Great Khan. That would break the tiebreaker, and Kota Ibushi would move on. So Kota Ibushi now has 12 points, and once again, Great Khan has 8 points. And this was a great match. I really enjoyed this one. They really put on a scientific clinic to start the match, exchanging holds, exchanging moves, takedowns. But then it started really picking up, and Kota Ibushi was throwing in some really stiff shots. Looks like Great Khan's nose got broken. He had blood was pouring out of his nose. Um, Great back and forth action, but it ends. Actually, the ending was very cool. Kotobushi went to hit the Kamagoye, his finisher, but Great Khan actually caught it and put the claw hold on Kotobushi's knee, and went for a suplex, but Kotobushi was able to connect with a kick to the head, and then Ibushi gets Great Khan again and hits his Kamagoye finisher to win the match. So once again, Kota Ibushi defeats Great Khan in a terrific main event. So he has 12 points. Also, other matches on this card. We had Zack Sabre Jr., who went in with 10 points, taking on Kenta, who went in with 8 points. And this was probably the match of the night for me. This was just incredible, great back and forth action. Zack Sabre Jr. locking on so many submissions on Kenta. Kenta close to tapping out a number of times, but Kenta found a way to get to the ropes each time to break the submission hold. Zack Sabre Jr. not able to tap out Kenta, but Kenta eventually hits the go to sleep, and Kenta defeats Zack Sabre Jr. So Zack Sabre Jr. remains at 10 points. Kenta gets 2 more points. So he moves up to 10 points as well. So he's now tied with Zack Sabre Jr. at 10 points. But this was a great match. There was some really, I was talking about stiff shots in the Ibushi Okan match. There was some stiff shots in this match as well. Kenta just slapping the piss out of Zack Sabre Jr. at one point, just continuous slaps right to the face. I mean, they were hard slaps too. But this was a great one. I really enjoyed this one as well. But when all was said and done, Kenta defeated Zack Sabre. Zack Sabre Jr. is so damn good. He could lock on a submission hold from anywhere. From anywhere, and there was some points I was thinking, "There's no way Kenta's getting out of this. No way Kenta's getting out of it." And I thought Kenta was going to tap out a couple of times. As I mentioned earlier, there were so many near submissions, but Kenta found a way to get to the ropes, to break the hold, and Kenta, as I said, wins the match, and he gets 2 more points. So he's at 10 points right now. What a match. That was definitely the match of the night between Zack Sabre Jr. and Kenta. Um, we, Match that I really didn't care about. Toru Yano against Yujiro Takahashi. I'm not a fan of Toru Yano. I've made that clear numerous times. I'm just not a fan of the shtick, not a fan of the comedy. It's not entertaining. It seems to be the same thing every time. Yano going to get the turnbuckles, grabs the turnbuckles, takes the turnbuckle pad off. Well, actually, in this one, Yujiro Takahashi was the one to take the turnbuckle pads off, so there was a little change of pace there. But still, not a Yano fan. Yano put handcuffs on to Takahashi, and Takahashi got counted out, and Toru Yano gains 2 more points. So Toru Yano now has he 2 more points, got 10 points as Um, 1 second here. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so he has 8 points now, Toru Yano. Um, I got a little nervous there. I thought he had 10 points as well, but no, he has 8 points, defeating Yujiro Takahashi in a snooze fest of a match, in my opinion. And Shingo Takagi taking on Tanga as well. That was another really, really good match between the two. Great back and forth action. Shingo Takagi defeats Tangaloa. So Shingo Takagi also has 10 points now as well. So the standings are, oh, actually, before we talk about the standings, there was one more match. It was the opening match. It was a actually two other matches. Um, Actually, let's go down. Let's talk about the points for a second. So Kota Ibushi has 12 points. Zack Sabre Jr. 10 points. Shingo Takahashi 10 points. And Kenta has 10 points as well. Tomohiro Ishii 8 points, and Great Khan has 8 points as well. So Kota Ibushi leading the pack naturally at 12 points. So it's going to be interesting to see. We're going to talk about the next A Block show in a second, but also two other matches on the show: Kosei Fujita and Ryohei Oiwa. Young Lions taking on Yoshinobu, Kanemaru, and El Desperado. I really like these Young Lions. These Young Lions are really, really good. It's a good two really good young lions. They really have great potential. Fujita and Oiwa. Um, Great race stuff. They look like they're eventually gonna start really bringing the fire. But really enjoyed these young lions. But they weren't gonna defeat Yoshinobu, Kanemaru, and El Desperado. Kanemaru, Desperado get the win. Desperado taps out Fujita, I believe, was the young lion that tapped out. And Tomohiro Ishii went 1-on-1 in a special singles match against Hiromu Takahashi. This was a great one as well. It was a non-G1 climax match. It was supposed to be Tomohiro Ishii against Tetsuya Naito, but as we know, Tetsuya Naito is injured and he had to bow out of the G1. So Tomohiro Ishii 1-on-1 with Hiromu Takahashi. Great match, great back and forth action. Love Hiromu Takahashi. There was at some points I thought Takahashi might pull it out, but in the end, Tomohiro Ishii defeats Hiromu Takahashi in a great, great singles match as well. So there you have it for night 13. And now let's run down the next card for the A block. I believe it's gonna be the last show. So we have Tomohiro Ishii 1-on-1 against Yujiro Takahashi. Tomohiro Ishii should get to 10 points. He should defeat Yujiro Takahashi, but he is basically eliminated because he's not going to catch Kota Ibushi. We have Kenta 1-on-1 with Tanga. Toru Yano 1-on-1 with Zack Sabre Jr. I hope it's a quick one. I hope Zack Sabre Jr. just taps him out quickly. And then we have Shingo Takagi in the main event against Great Khan, which should be a terrific one as well. Kota Ibushi going to be involved in a special singles match because his opponent originally supposed to be Tetsuya Naito. So Kota Ibushi in a non-G1 climax match takes on Satoshi Kojima, and Hiromu Takahashi goes 1-on-1 against Kosei Fujita. Hiromu Takahashi should defeat Fujita rather easily. So that's the next A block show. And actually there's one more A block show after that, which would be I think it'd be the 20th. 1 second. Yeah, so the A block show, the last A block show will be Monday, October 18th. The main event of that one's going to be Kota Ibushi against Kenta. So that's going to be a very interesting match because if Kenta wins on, let's pull it up here. I'm sorry, I'm pulling up the lineups here. Kenta defeats Tangaloa, which he should. He'll have 12 points, and then against Kota Ibushi, both at 12 points. And the winner of that match, I think the winner of that match is going to move forward to be the winner of the A block. I think that's what they're setting it up. So Kota Ibushi and Kenta main eventing on It was the 18th, Saturday, October 18th. That should be an absolutely fantastic one. Sorry, Monday, October 18th, main event, Kenta against Kota Ibushi. They both, again, should be at 12 points, and it's going to be a tremendous match. I was thinking maybe Tomohiro Ishii could slip in, but with Ibushi winning today, I think it's going to be Ibushi 101 against Kazuchika Okada in the finals, A block versus B block finals. But we'll see. We'll see. But nonetheless, we had another great show. Another great show today. Looking forward to the next show, and very excited to see who moves on to the 21st, who the A block winner is, and who the B block winner is. So my prediction again is going to be Kota Ibushi winning the A block against Kazuchika Okada, who's going to win the B block. So we're going to leave it at that for now. Okay, so that's it for now. New Japan Pro Wrestling, always bringing it. They brought it again today. Absolutely love my New Japan Pro Wrestling. All right, so anything breaks to do later today, I'm sure some news will break. Maybe we'll find out where Braun Strowman's going. Maybe we'll find out where Bray Wyatt's going. Maybe we'll have some Impact Wrestling news. But until then, I'll be back to bring it to you. And again, till then, thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye. Stay safe, everyone. So long. Bye-bye.